Hello everybody and welcome to your second Java tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to run a Java program. So the first thing we need to do is actually write a Java program. So you're going to need to figure out exactly which editor you want to use. Notepad is fine. You can access Notepad by hitting the Windows key, typing in Notepad and hitting enter. But I'm going to be using a different text editor. I'm going to be using one called Sublime, and I would recommend Sublime to anybody because it has a whole bunch of useful features and little plugins that will help you become a better programmer. Now, once you've opened Sublime or Notepad or whatever you're going to be using, type in the code that I have here. I'm going to be linking that in the description. And this is basically just a very simple Java program. I'm not going to be going straight into what it does quite yet, but I will be covering that in later tutorials. But for now, I'm just going to be telling you how to run a program. So once you've typed up this program, go to File, Save As, and we're going to be saving this program on our C drive or our main drive, and we're going to be making a folder called Java. In fact, we'll call that Java Programs. Go into this folder, and this file will be called tutorial.java. Now, the .java extension is very important, and it basically just tells the computer that this is a Java program. So once we've saved that program on our computer in the correct place, it's now time to compile the program. Now what compilation is taking our code that we've written here and turning that into a language that the computer can understand, because right now the computer doesn't know what the heck any of this means. So to do that, hit the Windows key and R and type CMD and hit OK. Alternatively, you can hit the Windows key, type CMD, hit enter, and you'll get the same thing. So before we can run our Java program, let's just type in Java C to see if we've got Java installed properly. If you're not getting this message, that means that your Java version may not be installed correctly, and you can refer to my first tutorial, which gives steps on how to install Java. Now that we've made sure that the JDK is installed correctly, we can go about compiling our program. So if you look closely, the current folder that we're looking at is the Barnes folder, which is within the users folder, which is in the C drive. And that is not the folder in which we saved our Java program. So if we want to go all the way back to the root folder, which is the C drive, we can type in cd /, and that will take us to the C drive. Now, if we type in dir, that will list everything that is in the C drive, and we should find our folder in which we saved our program. And yes, there it is, the Java programs folder. So cd, change directory to Java programs. And let's hit dir again to list exactly what is in that folder. And we will notice that there is a tutorial.java file, and that's the file that we wrote just a moment ago. So to compile that file, we type javac, which means Java compiler, tutorial.java. And if there's no errors in the code, once we hit enter, that should compile. And it did. So if we type in dir again to list what we have in this folder, we should have a new file called tutorial.class. And that is the file which the computer can interpret and understand and execute. So now that we've compiled our Java file, we are ready to run the class. And to do so, we can type Java, which means run a Java program, space, and then the name of the class that we would like to run. So the name is tutorial. It's not tutorial.class. That is the name of the file. The name of the actual class is tutorial. So we type Java tutorial. You'll see here up at the top that our class name is tutorial. So hit enter. And you will see you have successfully run your first Java program. So congratulations, you have finished the second tutorial. And in the next tutorial, we'll be talking about arithmetic operators in Java and basic mathematics.